it's crazy and surreal to even be in your presence, let alone do an interview, bro. Cause like most of everybody in here, man, niggas grew up on your music type shit, and that Texas wave and that time when y'all did that shit, it was like it was just some standout shit, and it was like niggas was like really like some superhero type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like when you talk about still tipping, bro, that shit's still here today. I was with I remember like a couple years ago being with like Peso and like TSF, and we just kicking it, and we was just getting in debates who had the hardest verse on that shit, and we all rapping the shit line for line, going dissecting y'all bars and all this shit. Do you and Slim Thug, Paul Wall, do y'all still be in contact? Do y'all ever like look back at that shit, or is it?
We still doing shows in current time. We got a show this weekend.
Yeah.
So people ain't gonna let it die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say to what everybody was saying too is like, you got reality, you got perception.
Yeah.
Like when you come into this game, don't get me wrong. It was a ride. It was a journey. A lot of people was looking at a person like idol like, but I really was just trying to get people to remove from looking at it like that and just look at the reality, the business, the clearness. Because once you get clear, it'll help all of us be clear. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I was doing all that at that time, 03, 04, 05, like it was a job for me. Like it was a job for me to give everybody game on what I was seeing, what was going on. Like, for example, like back then, like I made that song because, damn, I am big and people are trying to make it seem like it gotta be this type of image or this type of image. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like, hip hop is supposed to be about expressing. Like, it don't matter the size, the look. It's supposed to be about the feel. And I was like, damn, like I got a job. I gotta really get out here and put this out to the people. So I didn't have a chance at that time to be in celebratory status. And even though it looked like to y'all I was celebrating and, you know what I'm saying, this and that, it was still a job to me to where I had to get the point across, create the narrative to where people understood, like, what it was, how it was. That's why back then it's so strong. And I appreciate everybody that rocked with it, because at that time I was so frustrated because I'm sitting back looking like, damn, like, don't nobody really fuck with you until you own. So,
yeah,
like, damn, I thought it was love. I thought it was genuine. I thought it was a helping hand. I thought it was a support. Like, why are we even saying these words if people not really even doing this shit? So, it kind of threw me off. So, now I got to get on a grind, and I got to really make what I thought how it was be.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I totally get it. And see, that's the type of shit people don't see, because it's like, you only see what people show, especially back then without social media and shit. It's like, we only
That's when we came up. It wasn't social media, so we didn't have that. Now y'all got social media. It's good and it's bad. It's good if you're trying to find somebody you ain't found and long lost friend. That's great, but they putting the mirrors up of perception, and people are thinking that shit is reality. Like back in my day, we would never go lean and stand by something that wasn't ours and take a photo from it.
Yeah.
Like we cared about what we was putting together. So when we presented it and opened that curtain, it was for the world to see. It was prepared. Now people do it. They want to post it immediately. They want to do it immediately. Everything is instant gratification.
Yeah.
And eventually we're going to keep doing that to where we don't never be satisfied from shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Like, we don't never get a chance to just really enjoy shit, enjoy people, enjoy talents. It's always, oh, he did that the first week. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna, like, God damn, bro. Like, I just spent my whole damn life on this goddamn album. You up there telling me about first weekend.
Yeah.
It just got so tainted. So I just really felt like it was a job for me. I think when Biggie came out, Biggie, fat, black, ugliest ever, however, I stay Gucci down to the socks.
Yeah.
And when Puffy got that, he was really just making a transcendent change. Yeah, I'm clean, I'm fly, but I got a nigga that's big and black and whatever, and he's still diamond selling. Okay. So, it ain't really got to be about that. Okay, it ain't really got to be okay.
Yeah.
I'm a student. Okay. He writing about stuff that he feel. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do this shit.
Did you ever feel like, cause you had them initial, like your own initial hits that made you make the splash in the game, But I remember like through the years, like you like last night you had a crazy reaction to the song. You did like the Next to You, and it was like I don't feel like nobody ever just like straight looked at you like the like rah rah like hardcore dude, but a lot of those classic songs and freestyles that was like more some street shit.
Yeah.
So when you made that transition, was that tough? Was that like because that was a slap? And then also at the same time, I think that's when you started getting skinnier and all that shit.
Yeah.
What was that time like? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that across.
See, like, honestly, like, again, like you say, like, perception. See, like, when people be like the whole rah-rah stuff, see, like, I never just wanted a image of something that I'm going to have to always carry over my head.
Yeah.
That really wasn't 100% me.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, if somebody disrespects, so it's a ball game. But at the same time, I'm in business to do business. You know what I'm saying? I'm in business to inspire. I'm in business to help make something change the right way. Now I'm not just in here to just let you know, nigga, I hit you, I bust a cap, I slap, and got your mama on my lap like, what the fuck? I'm wasting air. I'm wasting time just proving to you that I'm a raw artist. Nah, I'm proving to you that
you seen it all type shit that made you be like, yeah, I
mean, the experience is the best teacher, man. Like, only way you know how to really win is if you lose. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna really just know how it feels. It's just like even if people who been rich all their life, you seen like when something like COVID hit you or when something like real life hits you, you don't know what to do because you never had to deal with that before. You know what I'm saying? But us, we deal with it all the time. You feel me? So when shit like this hit us, it ain't really shit to us. It's like, oh shit, we just gonna be, oh shit. It's numb to us now, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not numb to people who always had it. So different people get different effects and different feels, you know? So for me to get the experience to see what I seen and felt and saw what I saw, it was only right for me to, like, for example, okay, let's say year one when he was getting down with me, year one when Jay was getting down with me, and it might have been like, oh, I thought all of them do this. Nah, bro, it ain't even none of that like that. Like, it's like this, and this. Like, if you got a brick and you thinking you getting 50-50 off the brick, but then you wind up finding out that Big Meat only giving you 10%, you're like, oh shit, I don't really want to make that ride. I don't really want to make that drive if I only get 10%. Yeah, now look at that, like the music.
Yeah.
Oh shit, so
open job.
You learning, you really understanding what's going on over here. It ain't just we making beats. It ain't just, oh, that's your job. Nah, it's multi hats.
Yeah.
Everybody wear multi hats. It ain't just I'm this or I'm that. Nah, we 24 hours with this shit. Like, that's why we understand the game. Like he was telling you, even when we link to talk about what's going on in the music, what's going on in stock, because it's like, if you bought into Bitcoin in 2011, you're not gonna talk about it every day. You're not gonna talk about it every day. So what you gonna say? Oh, so are you just a Bitcoin investor? Is that all what you are? I'm like, yeah, nah, nigga, I got multiple stocks. We talk about a lot of different shit.
Yeah.
But when we get together, we talk about one of our key stocks, which is the train. We talk about Bitcoin. We talk about XRP. We talk about a lot of shit now. Did you see the market? The shit shot up 22%. We talking about what's actively going on in the market.
Yeah.
So we all can be able to get the lick, hit it, and then advance all collectively as a train. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we do music, and people stay booking us for shows, especially now that COVID back over. Like, we doing 2-3 shows a week now, back to 4 shows a week. So
yeah. Yeah, I did y'all shit last night.
That was just a pop-up, you know what I'm saying? But we got Dallas, when is that, Friday? Dallas Friday.
Okay.
El Paso at midnight. So look at that. You know what I'm saying? Then we back here. Then College Station on the 27th.
Why you feel like Texas artists like yourself can like just eat off of Texas? I know you worldwide where you go and you do shows everywhere, but I'm saying like when you're like a legend or you really got some shit going in Texas, even if you just have like a classic, it just seems like niggas can just move around and eat off of rap in Texas like for a long time.
I think it's just especially here, like I was telling you, we had to for so long push ourselves, like as far as like, okay, let's say for example, like I'm gonna go back when I was coming up, like 03, 04, like we didn't have all the people that you're seeing on TV, let's say like your Jay-Z's and yeah, Kanye West and all them, they wasn't just coming into the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't just really seeing that. Like, yeah, we see it on TV, but it wasn't touchable.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So we had to rock with shit that was touchable. Like, UGK was touchable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, Ghetto Boys was touchable. Like,
Yeah.
Mike Jones was touchable. Like, we seen that boy. Like, dang, he really got jewels, whips. Okay, yeah, I could do this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you see a person or actor or somebody on TV that's doing it for so many years and you never got a chance to feel it or touch it or know that it's real, you just can't really just, unless you just really compelled in the story like a Tupac. People are really compelled in his story. We never met him, we never saw him, you know, but you feel it. You there.
Yeah.
You like, you'll fight a nigga say the wrong thing about that. You know what I'm saying? Because you in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just imagine if you had a time with him, if you was around it, if you learned something from it, it just make it just what? Like it sucks you in. It's always a learning in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real, man.
Yeah.
And so, you know, now you got your own like independent label with multiple artists. You know what I'm saying? Multifaceted artists and shit. You know, from back then, you said Warner Brothers. That's who you signed with back then.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, yeah, with Switch House and shit. Is there anything that you like ever learned from that shit, like? Whether it's good or bad, but it's like experience or something that you just knew, like, man, I took that shit and I'm gonna always hold on to it with the way I do my shit.
Like Biggie say, you gotta take a negative and make it positive, and it's all good, you know. And what I learned from that is, like I said, and this is in life. That's what I learned from Swisher and Warner. I learned in life. And he just told you, peak game, play lane. That's a motto. Like, that's what we live by.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere we go, we on that. We can't function unless our minds in order and we know what's happening. Cause we got to get back safe because we valuable. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when we move, we watching like, okay, damn, what's going on with that? Okay, let me see how that's going to play out. Is that real? Is how that's going to... So when we wire like that, everything else is obsolete if it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
It all comes together.
Yeah, it all come together. You feel me? I swear, dude. Like, we peak game play lane with y'all. Like, let's see if they're going to be 100. Let's see if it's respect, because on the norm, people don't just meet a person that same day and get an interview the next day. Like, that's on gang. Like, you can go ask any artist. I promise you're not going to go get none of the other artists that you run up on and, hey, and it's all the next day. But when it's 100, it's 100.